everybody, Brickhouse here. And so Bob Iger was at the same New York Times DealBook summit that Elon Musk was at yesterday. You know, the one where Elon Musk basically told Disney, Apple, Comcast, NBC Universal, Warner Brothers Discovery, that he is not going to be blackmailed with their ad dollars anymore. And he said if they don't like it, they could F off. Well, Bob Iger had given a little speech, a little presentation, answered some questions yesterday, and a couple of interesting things came out of this. And I'm just going to get down to it here from World of Real, who's reporting on this. CEO Bob Iger says Disney will focus on entertaining and not messages in their films. I think we've heard this before. Bob Iger said that just a couple of months ago. Disney CEO Bob Iger was a guest at the New York Times DealBook Summit on Wednesday. I'll now be covering some of the key parts of his speech. Blah, 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 blah. Iger started off by stating that the process for his succession has been robust and he's set to exit the company in 2026. Remember, he got a contract extension for basically sucking. He does not plan on renewing his tenure at the Mouse House. He wants out. Well, can't say as I blame him the way things have gone for the last nearly 2 years. Disney released 9 big movies theatrically in 2023, and only one made a profit, just barely. That was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. The rest have lost anywhere, we'll say, from $750 million to $1 billion this year, because the rest of them are all flops. And then comes the explanation as why things were so bad at the box office. First, Bob Iger blamed the creators of Disney for losing sight of what their job should be. He explained that it got worse when he left as CEO/chairman. In his own words, Iger says, entertain first, not messages. Wow, somebody should have told Russell T. Davies that with the Doctor Who special that was just released. The first of 3 for the 60th anniversary of the Doctor. Saying. He adds that stories infused with positive messages for the world can be great, but that it shouldn't be forced upon the audience. Wow, did somebody just flip a switch? That's what some people have been saying for the last couple of years. I'm relatively new to this. I've been saying it for the last 9 months. Now, is Bob Iger laying the blame of Disney's recent failures on progressive messaging behind their movies? He said the quiet part out loud? Wow. That's surprising. Well, he said this before. You've been paying attention. Iger's practically telling audience segments Disney has lost, that they've changed, and begging them to come back. We're apolitical now. Now, if Disney's really going to change, it needs to be gutted. If you remember last month, Iger had hinted that he wanted to quiet things down at Disney after years of culture wars. This seemed to be a reference to the company having been accused many times of promoting a woke agenda in their movies. Today's Iger comments come less than 48 hours after a released SEC report. Disney acknowledged that the company's efforts to achieve certain social goals drained the value of the shareholders' stock. The report stated that Disney lost $1 billion just on 4 of its recent movie flops. See, and this kind of dovetails into something that I found interesting, and that's Miss Marvel star Iman Vellani explains how the MCU can reach endgame level hype again. And she hits the nail right on the head. When asked directly what she thinks Marvel Studios needs to do to recapture that magic, the actress behind Miss Marvel claimed that it's just about making the audience care about their characters. Not rocket science, people. It's not rocket science, Bob. What you have is you have too many people within Disney that are too worried about pushing the message. They're worried about a political agenda. Until you gut the rot out of Disney and lay down the law and say, hey, we're here to entertain. We're not here to push an agenda. We're not here to push a message. Like in Marvel's case, let's follow some of the stories of the comics from the 70s, the 80s, into the 90s. As for Lucasfilm, let's create stories based on the fan fiction that's out there. You're going to run into this again and again and again and again. And you're going to keep losing money until you finally put your foot down and say, you know what? Time to take out the trash. Time to bring in some new blood that's not going to push a message, not going to have a political agenda. Not say that the Force is female. Not say we need to have more women superheroes to be equal to the number of men superheroes. It's going to have to be gutted. That's my opinion. And I'm sure others agree with me. But there you have it. Bob Iger putting the blame on those that are pushing progressive messaging. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Share your thoughts. Share your opinions. Love to see and hear what you guys have to say out there. While you're at it, please take the time to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. And with that, I will see you later.